Hi, my name is Beiwen Zhang and I'm representing USA.
So from Las Vegas to
Yeah.
Holbæk, at the Centre of Excellence, of course, where we are right now. How did you settle on the CoE, and can you just explain how it became your Olympic training base?
Okay, at first I was training in CoE around 2017. That's my first time here, and I know a lot of players here, and also it's like a big really big system here. So, and after that I was not here during a period also because there's a lot of tournaments and I was training in Asia. So right now is from the last year it's COVID time, and right now it's like how to say that? Right now it's also in Asia there's like a pretty bad situation. So I think I should come here again because I know Denmark a lot, and also like everything for me is like familiar. That's why I don't want to like challenge myself to get somewhere like a place that I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know Denmark because you've played in the Danish league. Have you learned any Danish? Are you very familiar with the Danish culture?
No, okay. My team is Vestesen. It's most of like the Bulgarian players' team. So we actually speaking English and speaking Danish in that.
So 10 years ago, you essentially retired from badminton, representing Singapore,
Yeah.
and now here you are getting ready for the Olympics. Could you have ever imagined the journey that you've been on over these 10 years?
It's 10 years is so long. Okay, at first I didn't really think about it to play professionally again, and also when I moved to Las Vegas, I was thinking just for visit there. I didn't really think about it. I could like starting again. So it's actually everything is coincidence to step by step like putting back forwards and putting me back to the professional life. Yeah.
So watching you play, quite a lot of comments are that you have great resilience. You never give up until the very, very end. Is this something that you see in yourself, and perhaps it could explain a little bit your journey from then until now that you've done it?
Why I always mention about never give up, because a lot of players, even they have a better situation than me, and they are giving up and they retired. That's why I was always trying to tell, of course, the juniors or any like bad situations for other players. No matter what happens, you will never know what happens for tomorrow. So if you can just keep it on your journey, and you will never know what is the end of the result for you, because you can easily start a second life after badminton, but you will never like know that if you're pushing to a limit, and what is the end result for yourself.
I think a lot of fans might be surprised to learn that this would be your first Olympics, as you weren't eligible last time around in Rio. You're certainly in the mix when talking about the women's singles, about the medals. How special is this tournament for you?
Of course, it's my first, and I was looking for so long for Tokyo, and I think it's really important. I always also wants to prepare good and wants to get medals. Of course, that is hard because all the women's singles you can see like you don't know what's gonna happen or anything. So I would not expecting I should get a medal, so I should do, and everything happens, I will accept my like result. But I just want to do my best, and then also like prepare well, because of course that's my first Olympics. I don't really have experience for this, so that's all I can do.
The United States has a huge 433 competitors going to the Olympics. It's always a big thing for the US. In Rio, they came with 46 golds, and all of those athletes became instant superstars in the US. what will change? How will your life change if you won the gold for the United States?
I think my goal is always wants to prove, like, even without, not only prove to the United States, so prove to other, like, all the country, because even without any support we can do well. And also, like, for badminton Pan Am, I think will be, if I get a gold after this, they will have a huge support for the Pan Am. That's what I want, because we should promote badminton in Pan Am, because right now Europe, like, is really, like, famous for badminton sports, and also Asia, they are popular. It's only Pan Am right now is a little bit like, so that's what I want to promote for this market for Pan Am. Not only for me, for all the Pan Am country.
Yeah, you've mentioned that about promoting badminton in Pan Am in the United States. There's always that thought that if the United States really went into a sport, they can do really, really well. Can you see a lot of potential?
Yes, there is a lot of potential, because this market is not opening up yet. So it's only like been me and Michelle pushing those region. So I can see, like, this many years in Canada change a lot, and I hope, like, US can do, at first you can, like, keep up the goals of learning from Canada, and also, like, we will have always supporting, like, Pan Am, like, championships, everything. We will always have to go there and then support the game. Also trying to talk to badminton Pan Am in the Guatemala this time. And actually, we were trying to learn from CoE if we can get, like, a same system or similar system. Like, we don't know where it's gonna be yet, but we are trying to do it.
Wow, exciting!
Yeah, that's I really want to do it, because that's the only way can help another small countries, and also all the support for badminton.
Over a number of years, you've had some really great results against the very, very best, but particularly 2018 was a terrific year for you. 2 World Tour finals, and of course that famous India Open victory against Pasala Sindhu on her home soil. Being able to achieve something like that, what will you take from that moment, that achievement towards Tokyo?
Okay, I have to say that, like, before that India Open, I didn't really expect, because I have really bad feelings. So I think badminton is a really tricky sport, because if you think you're training good, you might not able to, like, have a really compete good in the tournaments. So for me, I was just trying to have a really, like, a normal, like, a feelings. I don't expecting so much, so I was not doing, like, up and down so much in Tokyo. That's what I expecting. Yeah, because if you expecting a lot, that might not happen. I would just feel like if I can put normal as my style, everything, that's what I wanted to.
Of course, in the World Championships later that year, you had a really great match that got a lot of attention with Tai Tzu-Ying. But for one thing, the shot where you did the splits, it got a lot of views on our account. So just to ask about that, it looked so natural. Are you comfortable overstretching that much when you are on the court with your
okay,
Is that part of your game?
I have to say, like, that never happens when I'm training. Never happens. And it's only happened twice or 3 times in the game. And there's one time in the Denmark Open, I was playing with Yamaguchi, and the second time is like I play with Desi. I don't know how is that happened. Maybe it just slipped, and then when the shuttle was just being like luckily on this side, so I can able to get up. So actually, people are just asking me, like, when they see me, like, "Oh, Beiwen, can you do it the split and can you come out the shot for me?" I was like, that's not really happens that often.
So you don't recommend it to players to start practicing that move? It just happens and you have to roll with it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it just like naturally happens. It's not really like you're training for that. Yeah.
So there's a lot of players now have joined the CoE as part of their Olympic preparation, a lot of sparring partners, and in the morning session today I saw you sparring some of the men's singles players. How have things been going?
It's tough for every day because the men's singles are pretty fast than women's, but I'm trying to keep up the speed all the time and push myself every day because I don't really want to waste my time. And also appreciate the old men who don't really they're not complaining with training with a girl. That's a good thing.
When are you leaving for Tokyo? Have you started packing, and what do you know about what it will look like once you land in Tokyo?
I don't know because I don't really get much information what's before, because before there's I was asking Iris one because she's going Olympic before, and then I was asking how is it going for the Olympic, and when she tells me I was like, wow, I was really looking for it, and right now it's there's none of information for me. It was I don't know what to do, but I know it's I don't need to bring so much clothes or anything because we will get in Tokyo, and also our USA's a tracksuit, everything, so also getting there. So I was okay, I don't need to bring anything, so I just bring myself there. That's it.
That's quite good. Lastly, a lot of fans will look up to players like yourself going to the Olympics, becoming Olympians and achieving great things, and especially the journey that you've had as well. Just a message to them that they're getting into badminton, and just to keep them going.
I think Olympic is not the biggest goal, because even a lot of the players went for Olympics, and then I think they still keep on. Karina Marin, she won the Olympic and she still fight for it. So I would say if they choose for Olympic, I hope they're not retired after that and keep going on, because you will never know where you're gonna be going. So also don't get regret when you get old. So push yourself to the limit.